Welcome to our final demonstration in our Stakeholder Relationship Management series. This one covers dashboards and reporting. The first element that we're going to look at is a dashboard covering the entire consultation with KPIs and measures that will give us an idea about how the consultation has performed. The second element is a set of standard reports that give us an idea about how the engagement has performed in detail. And the final element that we're going to have a look at is how we can produce ad hoc reports using Excel. The first thing we're going to show you is a dashboard with a high-level view of the consultations going on within a particular PCT. Here are 4 metrics that this PCT has found useful, but of course we could substitute these with any others. Here we're looking at responses by channel, responses by campaign, and the average response rate. These particular metrics are also drillable, so we could double-click on the average response rate and then get the response rate for each particular consultation. Now we're going to look at the performance for one particular engagement using one of the standard reports that we have available to us. This report is designed to give you all of the details related to one engagement in one place. It gives you a complete summary. So we have the campaign details at the top, and then underneath we have donut chart for the planning tasks and the various statuses of those, followed by the campaign activities, the campaign responses by status as well, and also the campaign responses by channel. This report is fully customizable, but it provides you with an out-of-the-box solution to give you some fairly detailed analysis of a particular engagement. At the bottom we have some financial information for that particular engagement process. The final thing we're going to do is to produce an ad hoc report using Excel. The first option here is to create static list as it appears on the screen. The next one is to produce a dynamic pivot table. And lastly, we've got the list that appears on the screen but in a dynamic format, so that it updates next time we open that spreadsheet. We're going to choose a pivot table for this example. First of all, we're going to choose those records that we want to include in our pivot table. And topic is one that I want to include in this one, as well as the total cost for the engagement. So we're opening up the pivot table now in Excel. You'll see on the right here we've got the fields that we selected whilst we were within the engagement process. So I'm going to select the items that I'm interested in, and we want to look at engagements by topic and stage. So I just drag over topic to the top into the columns and stage over into the rows. And we're just going to put a count in the middle. And there you can see by stage and topic we've created a very simple report in just a few mouse clicks. And now I want to change that information into a chart. So we're going to pick one of these graphs here and put that onto the worksheet. Of course that comes up instantly. There's just a little bit of formatting that I'd like to do to make it look a bit neater. I can then change the chart title. And then we're done. Final thing I want to do is to save this report so that all the other CRM users can use this report in future. So what we do is just save this report into a public folder, and if we close that down and go back into CRM, we can find the report there. So I can look at my list of reports. I can see that I have one now called Consultation by Type and Stage, and we can open that up and you'll see the report there. The important thing to note here is that if the data had changed, this report is dynamic and it will just bring through the latest data. We've seen a consultation dashboard. We've had a look at the detailed type reporting that you can have. And we've also shown you how Excel can be used for ad hoc reports. So let's take a look at the benefits. From a reporting perspective, you can have everything from a high-level dashboard down to detailed reports. And when you're using Excel reports, which is a tool familiar to many users already, the reports can be made dynamic, which means that next time they're opened, they pull through the latest data. But of course, all these reports, dashboards and Excel reports are easy to use and distribute.